Hi everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to give you my review of Andor episode 7. So far this series has been good, and even though some of the episodes have been slow and may not be up to everyone's liking, I like this slow pace as it gives us a greater understanding and backstories to some of the new characters in Star Wars, who if they survive after season 2 we'll see again probably in some other live action or animated series in the future. And I'm not also forgetting that Cassian dies in Rogue One. We don't need backstories for other main characters of the show like Mon Mothma, Saw Gerrera, wullfyularen and so on. We know their backstories from the movies and the animated TV shows. The episode opens with Cyril back home with his annoying mother. Thankfully my mother ain't like that, ain't that annoying, and no wonder he's a sad looking git. We see more of the ASP and we see wullfyularen in this episode wanting everyone to invoke the public order resentencing directive. Any criminal acting with an even indirect effect on the Empire will be branded a Class 1 offence, and we see that with poor Cassian in Niamos. Deborah is not happy as she believes they are playing straight into the rebels' hands. We see Mon Mothma visiting Luthen and confronts him in regards to the raid on Aldhani. We see that she is not happy about it and that Luthen and his partisans are too violent and don't care about the ordinary civilians. You can see the difference between her and the partisans beginning to grow, and we see these differences in the Rebels TV series. It's good that we finally see more of Coruscant in live action, as we only have seen really the Senate building and the Jedi Temple in the prequels. We've seen more of Coruscant in the Clone Wars animated series than in live action. We see Vel and Clea meeting in secret, and that Luthen doesn't want any loose ends after what has happened on Aldhani and wants Cassian killed. We're back on Ferrick with Cassian visiting his mother and wants her to leave the planet with him as he has come into some credits. She refuses to leave as she tells him that she is joining the rebellion after what had happened on Aldhani. We see Mon Mothma at the dinner party talking with her senator friend Tay Kolma. She confides in him and tells him that the Grand Vizier has infiltrated her separatist coalition and that her driver is an ISP plant. She goes a roundabout way of letting him know that the people Mon Mothma everyone thinks is a lie. She wants his help to basically get finances for her rebellion. We see a flashback in this episode with Cassian where we see some clone troopers marching in the streets of Ferrick. It is obviously after Order 66 was given. A riot is about to break out and Cassian's father Clem tries to stop it, but as he does the clone troopers turn and point their weapons at them. We learn from Maarva a short time later that Clem was hanged in the town square. We see this kind of hanging in Obi-Wan Kenobi earlier in the year. We are back in the ISP and we see that Blevin tries to lodge a charge against Dedra which backfires against him, as Major Partagaz removes him from the Morlana sector and gives it to her instead, as he seems to think that Blevin isn't up for the task. And after the meeting, Major Partagaz warns her to watch her back. We see another new planet in Star Wars called Niamos, a holiday planet, probably something very similar to Ryza on Star Trek. We see him walking along the beach, heading towards the shop to buy some pizzos when guys run past him. They are pursued by Imperial droids. When Cassian leaves the beach area to enter the shop, he is stopped by shore troopers and interrogated by him, thinking he is part of the others that are running. Cassian tries to plead his innocence, that he is only on holidays there, but to no avail. We see him before an Imperial judge and is sentenced to 6 years in prison. We believe the next 3 episodes will be Andor in prison and eventually breaking out. However, Jason from Making Star Wars on Net seems to think it could be only 2 episodes. Hopefully that will be the case, as the series is starting to pick up the pace a bit now and should keep the pace going quickly, but we shall see. Let me know what you're thinking of the episode in the comments below. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I am also now on Patreon for as little as $3 a month and will have content not found on my YouTube and Rumble channels. I also have a second channel called Fit Sci-Fi and Fantasy on Rumble, and also have a website and a Facebook page you can follow. All the links are below. And until the next time, may the Force be with you.